The Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has flagged off the distribution of food palliatives items for vulnerable residents. At the flag-off ceremony at Lagos House Alausa, Governor Sanwo-Olu says the food bank program is targeted at 500,000 households to help cushion the effect of subsidy removal. Take a look.
It's the flag-off ceremony of the Lagos State Food Palliative Program, and the venue is the Lagos House, Ikeja. Representatives of different groups including the NUT, NLC, PLWDs, NUJ, religious groups and Loma workers are here for the symbolic handing over. Governor Sanwo-Olu joins the gathering, inspects the items, some already packed in boxes containing 10-kilogram rice, 5-kilogram beans and 5-kilogram bags of gari.
Palliative items to selected groups and associations.
He says the food bank program is targeted at 500,000 households and over 2,500 micro, small and medium enterprises, among others.
This is direct intervention to the citizens. It has nothing to do with public service or if you are in arm of government or not. No, these are interventions to the entire citizens of Lagos State. And so one of the measures which we announced and being formally flagged off today is the distribution of food items for vulnerable households through the Lagos Food Bank Program. The strategic goal of this program is to reach about 500,000 vulnerable households in the state with stable food items, which include two categories: bulk food items, which will be given some bulk distribution of 50 kg rice, 50 kg gari, and 100 kg beans for groups. The distribution of these food items to vulnerable households will be done in groups. We'll do it through different groups, through different institutions, different non-governmental organizations. We'll use your CDCs and CDA. We'll use the people living with disability and people that are under our social protection list, which is like our vulnerable register under the Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, which we call the Social Register of Vulnerable. We will also use our other various implementing agencies like the religious organization, the Christian organization, the Muslim organization, and all other bodies like that. But to set up the monitoring committee, so we have a monitoring committee. So government, we have set up a monitoring committee that has been drawn from various groups. So we have from the trade union, we have monitoring from people living with disability, from the CDC, we have from the religious bodies, the Muslim bodies and the Christian bodies, from the youth group. We have different representatives that we have chosen that will supervise, will ensure that it goes around all the various groups that we have identified and want to work with. So it's not Ministry of Agri, it's not the governor's office that is doing this. All of you will be part of it at that group level. And so we'll also be making sure that we do it in phases so that we don't have any congestion, in the distribution process, which is a total plan. And when it's time for each group, various, maybe you are a member of it, but various contacts will be made to ensure that this is the place where, or the day in which this group is coming to take theirs, and the point of collection and the date for collection will be announced from within the committee. In total, the overall initiative will directly impact, like I said, about 500,000 benefiting households with over 2,500 micro, small, and medium enterprises which are involved in bag manufacturing, food aggregation, packaging, while over 25,000 MSMEs also will be directly impacted. I'm therefore appealing for the continued understanding of our citizens, all Lagosians, with assurance that we'll do everything within our capacity to implement measures that will cushion this temporary pain, and will continue to initiate programs and projects that will uplift our people and provide quality living for all.
Some of the beneficiaries who received their packages commend the state government for the support.
We very much appreciate the governor and his government for this palliative distribution. We are assuring him that it will get to the people for whom they are meant. We will make sure that it gets to the real people for which it was meant, because we know people are vulnerable and they need this thing. So we very much appreciate it, and we hope that it will go a long way in alleviating the challenges people are facing in the wake of removal of fuel subsidy.
Our member names have been submitted, and most of them are even here. So, and we are here to make sure that at least all of them got it. And anyone that they bring in the group will be equally shared among the beneficiary here. So we are just here to make sure that for the fact that we are representing NLC, and make sure that our members receive it.
The Lagos State government says a monitoring committee will be set up to supervise the distribution process, which will be carried out in phases across the 5 Ibile divisions of Lagos Island, Ikeja, Badagry, Ekpe and Ikorodu.